President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. confirmed that the deals signed during his foreign travels have started to transpire. These agreements with international states were intended to attract more investors for the Philippines. The president has already started meeting with officials from the Department of Trade and Industry and the Office of the Presidential Assistant on Investment and Economic Affairs to consolidate all the agreed deals with Indonesia, Singapore, and Japan. Onto a separate report, as Vice President Sara Duterte guarantees a bright future for children, she also seeks to save the education sector of the country. Daniza Lopez for the full details.
To protect the future of the students and the nation, Vice President and Department of Education or DepEd Secretary Sara Duterte stated that it is significant to save the Philippine education system. Vice President Duterte cited that in order to save the future of the Philippines and the future of the children, their mission is to prevent the Philippine educational system from deteriorating. She emphasized the significance of recognizing the structural flaws in the educational system, where she advised those in positions of power to work with perseverance in order to spark the fire that will motivate the children to look up to. The program Matatag Bansang Makabata, Batang Makabansa, launched by the DepEd, was mentioned by Vice President that seeks to resolve the challenges in basic education. It was recalled that Vice President Sara Duterte fights for an improved learning system in the country. For Golden Nation Network, this is Daniza Lopez.
Meantime, with the recent incident between China Coast Guard and the Philippine Coast Guard, Senator Bongo assures that Ayungin Shoal is still part of the Philippine territory. Daniza Lopez is back for the full story.
The recent incident of the military-grade laser by the personnel of China Coast Guard or CCG aimed at the Philippine Coast Guard or PCG ship deeply bothered Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo, prompting him to claim that Ayungin Shoal is a Philippine territory. As Senator Bongo continues to support peaceful and diplomatic means in settling the conflict, he stressed the need to fight for what is rightfully in the country's possession. He said that Ayungin Shoal belongs to the Philippines, where resupply missions are being conducted from the start and ever since the permanent post aboard BRP Sierra Madre was established. He added that he is confident that President Marcos Jr. will fight for the rights in the West Philippine Sea. Meanwhile, the senator appeals to the executive branch to take swift action in response to what seems to be a dangerous conduct against the Filipinos. In response, Department of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Maria Teresita Daza labeled the recent incident occurred as disturbing and disappointing. For Golden Nation Network, this is Daniza Lopez.
In a separate news, the Department of Social Welfare and Development or DSWD Secretary Rex Gatchalian intends to improve disaster management and response efforts of the agency. The Secretary discussed with the Philippine Disaster Resilience Foundation about the use of Geographical Information System as part of logistic operations to provide assistance during calamities. He also stated that informed decisions and cooperation with target private sectors were part of DSWD's logistics plan for disaster response system and mechanism. In other events, the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority intends to construct a disaster preparedness training facility in Carmona, Cavite this year. JC Ogaire has a full report.
The Metropolitan Manila Development Authority or MMDA announced on Thursday that a disaster preparedness training facility will soon be built to enhance current response strategies and offer training for persons on emergency response and public safety. According to MMDA Chairperson Romando Artes, the training facility intends to give people capacity for the successful management of emergency situations and other connected matters that may occur in the face of a crisis by offering a safe, congenial, and controlled learning environment. The Disaster Preparedness Training Center with an area of more than 1 hectare will be built on the agency's vacant property at the Carmona Sanitary Landfill in Cavite City. MMDA revealed 4 training facilities will be included: a rappelling tower, a confined space structure, a wrecked building with a structure rubble pile, and the pancake collapse structure. These facilities will be used to train participants in actual rescue situations. According to the MMDA, the training center will initially serve 17 Metro Manila disaster risk reduction and management offices and is anticipated to open by the end of the year. It will house additional government organization, barangay staff, volunteer NCR fire departments, and provincial rescue teams. For Golden Nation Network, this is JC Ogaire.
Meanwhile, following the alleged unlawful departure of a private plane heading to Dubai from Ninoy Aquino International Airport or NAIA, a one-stop processing facility for border clearances has been proposed. According to Bureau of Immigration or BI Commissioner Norman Tancinco, a designated immigration officer processed passengers of the chartered or special flight that departed from NAIA Terminal 1 instead of using the airport's immigration area on Monday, February 13. Tancinco emphasized BI's commitment to combating human trafficking and stated that the organization strongly supports the plan. The Commission on Elections or COMELEC permits the pilot testing of the Automated Election System or AES in 3 barangays in preparation for the Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan Elections or BSKE on October 30. COMELEC spokesperson Attorney John Rex Laudianco specified that Barangay Zone 2 and Barangay Paliparan 3 in Dasmariñas City, Cavite, and Barangay Pasong Tamo in Quezon City were the selected areas for the automated polls. The said testing process will measure the viability and feasibility of the system and refrain from encountering problems in manual elections. Philippine National Police Anti-Kidnapping Group aims to focus investing on operational capabilities of the group to protect citizens from security threats. Jade Buhoy has a full story.
The Philippine National Police Anti-Kidnapping Group or PNP-AKG envisions to enhance security of the country by training cops into a highly capable unit with competence of cooperating with the community. PNP-AKG Police Brigadier General Rodolfo Castil Jr. said that the group has been working for more than a decade of ensuring the safety of Filipinos against kidnapping and other related crimes. Meanwhile, PNP Chief Rodolfo Azurin Jr. stated that PNP-AKG must be vigilant and keep its strategy ahead of the criminals constantly forming new methods of imposing danger through crimes. Chief Azurin also expressed that the agency will continue investing in training and technology to enhance the competence of operatives in the enforcement agencies. For Golden Nation Network, this is Jade Buhoy.
Up next, a news focus. DPWH to establish forensic facility for PNP Cordillera RFG. Hollywood star Bruce Willis diagnosed with dementia. Stephen Curry, Golden State Warriors stops selling NBA merchandise in the Philippines. Stay tuned for more stories and reports when News Force returns.